Hello, and this is Theme Park Squib, and today we're doing a winter update here at Thorpe Park, and we're coming down Monk's Walk, and we've just seen something over the road. We've seen the Thorpe Park Rangers, so I'm going to show you them right now. As you can see through there, it's not much clear to make out, but I did actually see the Rangers. Yeah, you can see them there. There's a giraffe and the hippo. I think that might be a sign they could be coming back for this year, but we'll get some better shots later on when we go down the walk. So you can see there's some barriers there for Fright Night saying the road is closed. Stealth up there, different angle of it. The rapids is just through there, so I'll show you some shots when we get over to the rapids. As you can see here, some rapids boats that have been completely stripped down. See the station building up there for the rapids, it's just through there. Yeah, some of the modified boats are down here. These are the new boats, like with higher sides, doors on them there. Yeah, see there, the modified boats, only 3 of them so far, but yeah, very interesting to see. Bit of work going on there, Inferno up there and through there. You can see down to Storm in a Teacup, Pizza Pasta, Stealth, Tidal Wave. We know that Nemesis Inferno has got a new chain, so yeah, around there you'll probably see it a lot better. But it's good to see that they are doing some work, and the rapids is through there. More boats, like just boats just chilling out there. And yeah, I'll show you when we get down to more close and that. As you can see there, Inferno, it looks completely different down the back. Around the front, it's like a volcano. It's like a warehouse, and it looks like that's been painted up. So see one of the inversions up there, and see some more shots. Can't see much here. Blair Witch, new painted fence there, and I'm a Celebrity, and Nemesis Inferno's new chain. Just a shot there into Blair Witch, not much because it's all blacked off because it is a scare maze. That'll be returning for Halloween, and down there you can see Inferno, Detonator, and yeah, we'll go past a lot of scare mazes. Dead Creek Woods and Platform 15 will also be coming up. On the wooden statues there. As you can see there, Dead Creek Woods, and Slammer is sadly still up. Burger King there. Can't see much of these mazes again as they've blocked them off, and Colossus through there. It's quite interesting to see that they've left the mazes up, and some picnic things in the picnic things up there in the air, and yeah. Part of the Dead Creek Woods there, and the transition into Platform 15 with the ticket office with an arm hanging out of a suitcase, and just through there will be Loggers Leap, one of the most exciting bits about this whole walk. There, legendary log flume there, Loggers Leap, once the tallest in the UK. Got beaten from that one at American Adventure Batch, so just sitting here, it don't look like it's going to reopen. It's in such a bad condition, and platform's just through there. Look into platform there, you can see the train, and up there, Loggers Leap once again, such a legendary ride. I still remember going that on the first time, and it's just been taken over by nature. And for here you can see the train carriages of the old train that's now used for a scare maze. Blacked off here again because it was a scare maze, and there's the old railway maintenance shed. Probably get a shot of it down here. Yeah, that's where the railway maintenance shed and the train. And the maintenance shed there for the train, and the statues are still on there. Statues there, and the maintenance shed again for the old Thorpe Park or Canada Quick Railway and Loggers Leap, and the train just sitting there. Oh yeah. Just see there the train maintenance shed again, all the trains are still in there. Can't see much as the scare mazes have blocked off some of the fence. And yeah. There you can see the reverse way up the lift here on Saw just through there. It's actually had a jet wash for this year. It's good that they're posting those updates on Twitter and Facebook. And yeah, just Loggers Leap, which looks like it's never going to come back, sadly. As you can probably see, I can see it, but you probably can't see it. The Rangers are in there for some reason. The statue on it is really hard to see, so shame about we can't really get them on camera, but they are over there and they look very clean. As you can see, there's Thorpe Farm. It's still sitting there. The old petting zoo at the park used to get a boat or train there, and some Loggers Leap boats down there, and some old signage. We did see the Rangers earlier. It's now just used for storage, as you can see there, which is a bit of a shame that they have all this land and they're not using it, but it's good that they've still left the farm in place. I'll see you at some more shots. Back here in the hub now, quite late actually, it's nearly 6 o'clock, dark outside. Had a fantastic day today at Monk's Walk. As we went looking around at Thorpe Park in the close season. Second close season update on the channel. We did one from Chessington the Zoo Days the other day, but it was great, really good. We saw quite a lot going on here. It was a bit hard to get to, no parking, but we did find a place to park. Went down Monk's Walk, we saw over into something, what I did see, some Thorpe Park Ranger statues. You can see that I was trying to get them in the camera, but the only way I'm going to be able to see them is if I zoom right in on my phone where I took a picture, and you can see the hippo. So are they coming back? I don't know why they'll be chilling out near Thorpe Farm, which we did go and find. I'll talk about that later. And yeah, they were like chilling out there. I don't know what they're doing. Are they going to get taken to the park to be used? Because it's Thorpe Park's 40th birthday this year, which is a big birthday to hit. And we also went past the rapids where the boats are all at, and you can see some of the boats have been modified with bars, bars in the middle to hold on to, doors and bars around the edge. Only 3 of them though. You can see the rapids, nothing much is going on around the queue line of that. Nemesis Inferno, saw the back of that. We know it's had a new chain for this year and some new restraints, same restraints, just new models. And yeah, you can see the back of it. It looks completely different from the back. It's like a red warehouse, and from the front it's the volcano. Also got some like different angles of stealth, which was fantastic. And also we went past some scare mazes. We went past Dead Creek Woods, which is all still up. Blair Witch, which mostly is up. And Platform 15, which is still up. The train's still in with some of the mannequins on, which has been quite spooky if you're walking down there and you think you see a mannequin turn its head and it'll be like a thing from a horror film. And then we also went past seeing Colossus, just little shots. Old Town, didn't see much in there. And now to get on to Loggers Leap. It's not coming back. Looking at the state of it, it is in a just horrible condition. All rusty, there's trees growing in it, just leaving it there. And it's just sitting there, grass. I'm never going to see, I don't think we're ever going to see that coming back, sadly. But if we look over at Germany with Heidi Park, that's also owned by Merlin, their roller coaster Colossus, their wooden coaster, was closed for 5 years. Now it's having a massive refurbishment to reopen this year, so maybe, but it is in a very bad condition. It's rusty because it's metal. A wooden coaster really doesn't rust, and there's a lot of trees and leaves, and some places it's in a good condition around platform, but when you see the drop, it looks like that could collapse at any minute, and the only reason why they are going to take it down is if it collapses or some future construction is going to happen on that site, which is a big space, Loggers Leap. A coaster, a wooden coaster, would be fantastic there. It's something that's missing from the Thorpe Park coaster lineup. And also we went down to Thorpe Farm. We found it in Thorpe Village near Monk's Walk. Thorpe Village is actually a really nice little village. You wouldn't think like that, a rural little village like that. It's right near the island like no other. We looked into Thorpe Farm. All we could see was the old Thorpe Farm. Thorpe Farm, if you didn't know, was a petting zoo that used to exist at the park. You used to either get a boat round there in the first few years, and then when Canada Creek opened, you used to get a train down to Thorpe Farm. It was a petting zoo. Now all the animals are gone, and all it is just the barns are still up, and it's a storage area. We saw an old sign that used to be in the dome, a couple of ice cream machines, and old vending machines, and also 2 Loggers Leap boats randomly, and the rangers were just behind there. We saw the giraffe, the hippo and the lion ranger from the start of Monk's Walk, but does that mean they're trying to hide them? They are going to make a big comeback this year. Thorpe Park did post about actors. For the actors they want to employ actors for Walking Dead the Ride and Darren Brown scaring people, and also Living Nightmare, which is actually going to be a year-round attraction this year. Get in, I really do like that scare maze. Favourite maze at Fright Nights, and looks like we're going to see Negan more often, and we're going to come face to face with even more walkers. Also, they said about new entertainment and character offering for the youngers. It could be an IP, or it could be the Rangers coming back. I'd love if the Rangers came back for one more year. Merchandise with them all, celebrating 40 years of Thorpe Park will be fantastic. Also, it could just be more Angry Birds, as there's red at the moment, but there could be a couple more coming in, but I don't think that's going to happen. Also, we did see the teacups get stripped down, and Thorpe Park, like, there's a lot of attractions that are just sitting there now. Loggers Leap especially, I really want that to reopen, but it's not going to reopen, no Merlin Entertainment. And then we've also got Slammer, which we know is closed, the old Sky Swap flat ride that closed back in 2017. Still just sitting there. Maybe just take that out, keep the queue line in, because it's a good queue line for the Scare Maze. Walking Dead Living Nightmare, I like the queue for that. And there's also Walking Dead Living Nightmare, which is sitting empty all year round. Now's finally getting used. There's also the Saw Alive building, that's sitting empty all year, or it's in there, and it opens at Fright Nights. And then I'm a Celebrity, I think, we don't know, it hasn't been confirmed left, but it has left the website for some reason. And Vulcan Pete was in there. It makes sense that they might have had a 5-year contract or a 4-year one, but it looks like it may not be coming back and will only be used for Vulcan Peak and Fright Nights, or they're going to totally gut the building, put something else in there for the main season, maybe another ITV show, which will probably end up being Love Island, which I'm definitely not a fan of Love Island. I didn't enjoy Love Island late at all. Late Night I'd offering was good, Zombie Hunter Saw Alive, but the Love Island bits I weren't there for that, as I'm not a fan of the show. Also, something to do, maybe a museum of Thorpe Park's past could go in there for the 40th birthday, or something to do with the Rangers. Or will it just become a building that will sit empty all year and get completely gutted for a Scare Maze to go in, because that building's had some amazing Scare Mazes over the years. They have been the Freezer, the Asylum and Studio 13. Then I'm a Celebrity took it over, and we had the Big Top come in to replace those mazes. But it looks like either it's going to get gutted or no Merlin, it'll just be sitting there empty all year, and Vulcan Pete will take it over at Halloween. A lot of people did hate, but I actually did enjoy it. I think it's something different. I didn't do a bag up maze on my head before, but maybe it's just because I haven't done that before. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this winter update. Probably the last winter update, which probably definitely is, of this year's. The season's right round the corner in March. And the show will be coming back soon. It will be coming back a week on Tuesday. And also I'll be filming some other bits up until their new series that I'm planning. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. And don't forget to like, subscribe and check out when our next video is going to be online. Bye! See, I did wrap up the video there, but yeah, it's a few days after I did go up Monk's Walk, give you a bit of a close season update, and we did get a sad announcement actually. Loggers Leap will not be coming back ever again at the Thorpe Park Resort, which is quite sad, but I think we knew its days were numbered. It being shut for 3 seasons, standing but not operating, is mental. And yeah, it's been confirmed it will be gone and will not be an attraction at the park, not reopening, but there will be an auction in May of old ride parts and scenery and theming from the attraction, where you can pick up a bit of Loggers Leap, they're saying. But it looks like it's going to get removed and the site will be used for a new development at the park for the future. Not this year or 2020. If it is going to be a new coaster, it will be 2021, as 2021 seems more likely. And we don't know the future of the Scare Maze, Platform 15, that runs around the site. So if you can, go down Monk's Walk while it is still standing and get some photos of it, because it won't be there for long. As if it is getting removed, I think if they just tap it once, how rusty and bad condition it is, it's going to fall down, isn't it? But yeah, so it's been confirmed to be gone. Another log flume left from the park, but though, are we going to see the park's next coaster there? I hope so. I hope it's a wooden coaster. Something Thorpe Park have been missing is a wooden coaster. I think a hyper wouldn't really work at Thorpe, because you've already got Stealth, which is quite tall anyway. But you don't really want another ride beating Stealth, because Stealth won't have that originality. It's like the tallest ride in the park, and I don't know if they are going to go down that route, but if they go down the Woodland, it'll be a lot better than Wicker Man, I think, round the Woodland where Loggers Leap used to be. But it's sad that another ride has left the park, and hopefully it won't be standing there much longer, because it's just sad looking at an old ride just sitting there doing nothing. But hopefully we are going to see development. 2020, if it is going to be a new coaster, which it probably is,
2020 doesn't look likely now, and I think Project 2020 may actually be a hotel going on the site next to the Dome, just behind the Thorpe Park Hotel. But I think that, yeah, it'll be 2021, we're going to see a big new coaster on that site, and it is sad. Loggers Leap, if you didn't know, opened in 1989 and was the UK's tallest log flume, manufactured by Mack Rides. It lost that title 4 years later to the log flume American Adventure that got extended, Nightmare Niagara, but the American Adventure closed in 2005, so Loggers Leap got that title. The last time of operation was actually the Halloween of 2015, October 2015. As for 2016, 17 and 18, it has been standing but not operating at the Thorpe Park Resort. So yeah, and it was themed around Western, the Canadian, in the part of Canada Creek, which is now a part of Old Town. So yeah, it's quite a sad day that we have had that announcement that Loggers Leap will not be coming back to the park. But hopefully it will be used for future development, and we still don't know what's coming in 2019. So I'll say it again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. This will be the last winter update of 2018 or 2018 close season. There's no point now because it's about 2 weeks till Chessington's preview day. The show is coming back next week, so stay tuned for when the show does come back. That's it for this video. Bye!